Her cosmetic company conventions and sales seminars resembled religious revivals. Her faithful followers admired and adored their firm's founder.
Mary Kay, thank you.
God bless you for your love that you shared with others.
Thank you so much for everything you've done for us.
What Mary Kay Ash did for so many women was make them financially independent, convincing them they could do it themselves.
We believe that you can bring out the best in people by praising them through success.
Mary Kay learned the power of praise and independence early. At age 7, she was keeping house and caring for an invalid father while her mother worked 14-hour days. Later, the devout Baptist would urge her people to put God first, family second, and career third. But she also pushed them to succeed in their careers.
If you're successful, you will win some false friends, believe me, and some true enemies, believe me, but succeed anyway.
Superstars of sales success got both recognition and rewards at the annual conventions: diamonds, furs, and those famous pink Cadillacs.
I wanted to give things that a woman would love to have, but she wouldn't go out and buy for herself. And that comes in the heading of beautiful jewelry and trips and etc.
Mary Kay's mission was more than selling cosmetics for women. It was selling self-confidence to women.
If you were to ask me what is the common denominator among women, I would have to say it is a lack of belief in their own God-given ability. They say, if I can, and I hope, and maybe. No, you can, you must, and you will.
Mary Kay practiced what she preached. In 1963, after 20 years of selling for male-dominated companies, she wanted something else.
I took a legal-sized pad. I was going to write a book to help other women over some of the obstacles that I had personally encountered. I didn't know how to write a book, but this was going to give me the nucleus of what I was going to say. So when I read it, I discovered that inadvertently I had put on paper a marketing plan that would give women an open end, where you write your own ticket.
As Mary Kay consultants, hundreds of thousands of women have written their own tickets in the United States and 37 other countries, including Russia. Mary Kay's multi-million-dollar empire began with $5,000 in savings and a skin cream formula she bought from the granddaughter of its inventor, a tanner by trade.
39 of our nationals have become millionaires during their careers.
Mary Kay consultants made the highest commissions in the direct sales business, but money was not their only motivation for moving makeup.
And did you ever notice that all those guys who win all those battles always wear all those ribbons? Recognition. Women will work for recognition when they won't work for money.
Son Richard R. Rogers became company board chairman in 1987, but Mary Kay remained Mary Kay, always looking forward.
That's my thrust for the future, is that the national sales directors will be the ones who will carry on. And we'll keep Mary Kay going forever and ever and ever. And I won't be happy until every woman in the world has a chance at the Mary Kay opportunity. It makes me feel that God knew how great women were, and that He gave me the responsibility for letting women understand how great they are. And that's all I do.
But she did it very, very well.
Would you like to go on the swing, honey?
Stay-at-home mom Frankie Branham also manages her business as a Mary Kay independent sales director from home.
I have a lot of time with my daughter and with my family, and it's not it doesn't approach the kind of hours that people have to put into a full-time corporate job.
Until the birth of her daughter, Lita, Branham was a corporate telecommunications manager. A friend convinced her that by selling Mary Kay, she'd have more time with her daughter and make more money. 3.5 years later, it's all come true, including a Mary Kay car awarded for her on-the-job successes.
It's something I have an absolute passion for. It is my business. It is not a job, it is mine.
This is our ladder of success, and when you first become a star consultant, you get the ladder.
Ruthie Lackey proudly wears jewelry she's been awarded during 20 years with Mary Kay. Her most memorable award was visiting Mary Kay's home in 1983.
And she would ask her, well, Ruthie, how are you? And I would say, all right. I said, all right. She says, no, don't say all right. You're great. And she made everybody feel like they were really great.
Lackey recruited Vi Clay as a beauty consultant nearly 2 decades ago. Both believe the secret behind Mary Kay Ash's success was her ability to help women see their own potential for greatness, both outside and inside.
Yes, Mary Kay was a role model for women of all color.
Frankie Branham never met Mary Kay Ash, yet she too feels a responsibility to help spread the cosmetics queen's message.
Not to be a victim of their circumstances, but to change their circumstances. And I'm so grateful that I have that opportunity for me and my family, and that I have the opportunity to share it with other women.
Ana Martinez, Channel 8 News.
Mary Kay being woman, Mary Kay being, I say, ordinary woman, understanding women, and giving women an opportunity that maybe no other company would have given women.
In 1963, there weren't a lot of women in the workforce, and Mary Kay knew that women had a tremendous amount of God-given potential, and if given the opportunity, they could succeed in ways they never even imagined.
The single most important priority in my life is my mother's dream. I truly believe that enriching the lives of women throughout the world is significantly underway in Mary Kay.
It was plant a seed that would give women an open-end opportunity, and they took it and ran with it. One of my strongest reasons for starting Mary Kay Cosmetics was my determination to give other women the opportunity I felt I had always been denied. I wanted to give women an opportunity to go as far as their abilities could take them, to be the very best they could be. The company has my name, but it does indeed have a life of its own. And its future is in the hearts of those thousands of women whose determination guarantees the continued success of Mary Kay forever. When I started Mary Kay Cosmetics, I wanted a company where everyone was treated fairly and equally, and with honesty and integrity. I wanted it to be a company where everyone applied the golden rule, because that's the greatest rule in the whole world. It's the golden rule: do unto others as you would have them do unto you. I've often said that we're doing something far more important than just selling cosmetics. We're changing lives. I'm asked, what is your goal? My goal is that if today one more woman finds out how great she really is, it will be a good day.